Good evening there, friends, and welcome to the people's polluted Plutonium, Proletarian, Prefecture. We have a system here for bringing workers in. It is working quite well. It is these buses and other buses. But the rail beckons to me. The railroad beckons to me. It is proven now that these industries actually work. You can even store export chemicals, you say. And as long as you can be supplied with iron and coal, it's really not a problem. And workers. So, to get rail workers into here then. Yes. You think that this is possible? I never ever do train passenger. You could do a small station. I'm not sure if I don't think it affects the time it takes to unload and so on, as long as you have enough space for the trains to do their thing. But to do this, we'd have to destroy a lot of good stuff that is actually quite well set up. So could you thread a railroad in here? We can ask. Train platform small. Thereabouts, say, if you could come in with the railroad about here. It's a challenge accepted if you should give it a shot. Preferably it should be within walking range of that, which it won't be, unfortunately. No. We can build a new one, a new bus stop halfway to these industries, right? I think it's worth a shot. It's worth a shot. We start by removing a bit of the infrastructure. There. Probably have to remove a bit more, but as a start, yes, this is going to be very convenient, for citizens. It's a small train platform. It's just going to plug in like that. Okay. Fine. Very fine, I suppose. Sign construction. Start building the roads, please. And now then. It's already time for railroad. Yes, then we'll have to try and thread the railroad through all already pre-existing infrastructure here, which is high voltage wires and road, and medium voltage wires probably too. It's a shame that we have to cut through this dense forest, but the railroad actually doesn't take up that much of the forest. How much do you have? 8,000 tons. Great. We need to come over or under. We need to cross the road. Is what we need to do. And it really is wrong to take rail over road. Then it is also, we have the road as a sort of established thing. I'm not very happy about it, but it's going to be this way. We're going to have rail over road. How high do we have to? 15 meters after that. Enough. It must be 15 meters above how high is that? 5. Okay, well 10 meters sounds like quite plenty for a bridge. And you want to gain that height in this short distance. That's when you start to get into ridiculous roller coaster territory. Now we can try put our faith into the terrain smooth tool. See what it does. Okay, 60 meters. It could be enough. We don't want to go up too much for the poor trains. We also should think about putting in a train diesel station somewhere along the route. Right, and on the other side, train up you go we to 16.85 meters, about here somewhere. Mind having a proper span on it. That's tall enough. Make a bit of a platform. I still think I do this better by hand. We have a lot of diggers around. I blame the tools, they're too powerful. They're actually a bit too powerful right now. I think that's the way we're going. Yes. Should just start to get down. We're getting down, it's quite a ways apparently. There's a lake and things is very low here. I think that we have destroyed enough of the landscape in this endeavor. Get a railway bridge, please. Something, steel, 135 kilometers per hour. Maximum speed. You have electricity, but we're not doing electricity. That's okay. You just want the highest possible speed, 140. Can't build using infrastructure pillars below. Are we going to be this way? I built prepared so nice. Well, do we screw? I suppose we screw the road then. Goodbye. No. He's not going to allow me to remove this. There isn't an easy way around. Or even a difficult way around. No way, you wouldn't want to make a difficult way around this. Oh, that was the whole point, was to go over the road. Since it was so important and inconvenient to go around it. That's not how this game works. Now we could try a different bridge type. We have to slow down a bit maybe. Does it matter? Can't build that. Okay. I mean, I'm not quite sure I like it. If there is an option. Truss bridge. This will do whatever you want, but it does look a bit wonky. Maybe. Bridge with distance between pillars. Steel deck truss bridge. Why wouldn't you want to do one of those? I think that this will have to do. Whatever this was. One of these. Why not? I mean, we're planning in for double tracking all of this, but the beauty of this game is it will take such time build, so we might actually not build both simultaneously. We may start with one bridge, then continue with the second one another day. As you see now, I use the landscapes that I have prepared in conjunction with the hold to straighten out the terrain tool, and realize that we're already at the place. We take a little bit of a swing out here. Now I do my... Let's see here. I think we have space for a little cheeky roundabout. This is how you do a roundabout. I hardly remember. There's something missing, like here. That's too sharp a turn. Yes, that is missing. So because it is too sharp a turn. It's been a while. It was just a little bit too cheeky this roundabout. We have to make it a little less. As such. We use that as a basis. That was just, you still have to get over there, and that's not possible because I don't know what we're trying to do. This is terrible. Yes. This is how you build a roundabout? No, I don't think so. I don't know what this is. Yes, and I continue through here now. This may not make the most sense to have it like that. I don't know what the hell I'm doing here. So what have you done? And where are we going to connect this second? Maybe it makes more sense when you get this involved. What's supposed to happen? I'll try and do what is this? Oh, I take the bulldozer. I just remove. I get rid of that stuff, whatever that was trying to be. If you thought about this a bit further, you actually want a big, imagine a queue, a queuing area, a slight queuing area at least, where trains queue to get in, get workers, and then get out. Yes, but where is that supposed to be? Here? Yes, but you need to connect and hook up this to there. It's going to be a tight turn here. Right. If we want to take workers out that way, it could be a good way. It's a good idea to have a queuing area. And here we could have a train diesel station in line with the thing. Again, we take out the effective tool, remove enough to make it fit naturally. refueling train diesel station. Diesel station. Not within electrical reach. Of course, they never are. That's okay. You don't want to do this, but you want to do that. Okay. Thank you. 3,000 workdays, 3,000 tons of prefab panels, 400 tons of steel. We're not even done by a long shot. Now, where does this take us? It actually takes us to that place. And that is ready to be built. They have a bypass for existing services. It makes them a little bit less efficient. Should we go into this bus stop instead? Maybe, but no matter. No matter. We're laying out plans for the Great Railroad. Yeah, train diesel station we have there. That's great. Connect that up to something. I mean, you could consider, you could imagine a town growing in this fashion. Maybe. Could imagine the town growing in that fashion. And then we'd connect that up. Right. There's a lot more train track that is needed, but this is the basics. Need a crossover somewhere. Especially at this end. If you want this great queuing area. Yeah, but this is, we need a train diesel station on the other end as well. So that they don't get any silly ideas about this. But they can change over. We're not going to have long industrial trains, remember here, these are passenger trains, so they can change over before the corner, maybe. Yes, they could. We'll have the station. But we also need to connect this up to... Yeah, you have a switch there. You need a switch at this end as well. No, you had a switch at the other end. Yes, I think similar deal. After the corner. Right, and hook up to the rest of the rail infrastructure, which is over here. That is what it is. See here, you have a switch there. You have no switches in. You have a switch there too, so we can hook up where we like. There, basically. Do you want to? Where did we put the switch in? Here. Here we put the switch in. Okay. Great. Let me take something here then. There we have it. It is now connected to the depot. Maybe. Hopefully. Right. How long time this takes to build? It would have costed 2 million rubles or barely $1 million. That sounds real cheap when you have 8.7 billion. But instead it's going to take the time it takes to build. Let's see how many workers we get shown up here. I will see if we do a train construction watching installment next time, what we get up to. See, one thing that I noticed about this uranium ship. That's steel ship. Food ship. Is out now. But that 100 tons of uranium oxide lasts us a long time down here. You know, the worker supply isn't maybe perfect all the time for some reason. I couldn't fathom. That's still too far away. we will be able to force them, I think, to not be able to walk to that one. No, we also needed another. Yeah, that's great. Let's tear this terrible thing out. It isn't working anyway. There we go. Tear that out. In the middle here we put a bus stop, which is clearly within walking range of that train stop. Train. Yes. Road cargo stations for workers. Right here on the hill, on the slope, and it's going to be so easy to get the road to cooperate. But anyway, we should do street lighting with lamps because they're going to walk on this, and that's. Or we could go real cheap on the roads and get away with building footpaths, maybe. See if it is possible to. You see, this road is not going to be simple to convince. Well, it's going to be possible. You could even continue down here. Yes, you could. Excellent. Build it. And then rely on a decent, hopefully decent network of food. If you could go from there to that doesn't look quite right. But one would have to assume it is. Okay, yes. How we start to work on the rail building, I think. I haven't heard a train whistle. No. Why not? You have started to work. You're going full blast. You wouldn't know it, but you are. Great. Yeah. We shall see then. Thank you so much for watching this time of what was it, 60 something? What was it? Petroleum People's Polluted Plutonium Prefecture Proletariats number 60. Come on, starting to take time. 62. Yes. Good night.